You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello viewers, it's Bromo18 here as always, and welcome to another episode of this career mode series with Ajax on FIFA 19. First of all, I want to say a huge congratulations to Ajax, the club and the fans on another league title. As of recording this, they've won it last night, I believe. Yes, it was. And having been quite a few points off at one stage, they've really hit some form. Both in the league and in the Champions League, and they've got their 34th championship. So congratulations to them, thoroughly deserved. Really enjoyed watching them this season, and hopefully there can be more competitive seasons yet to come. On that note, we have another league title challenge to focus on, and that is this one. In the third season, we look to retain our championship for the third straight season. Currently, AZ Alkmaar are proving to be very worthy competitors. 4 wins out of 4, just like us, and they've actually got a better goal difference. So that's really that's promising. You know, I love that challenge. So that's great. In the next 2 league games, we've actually got Vitesse and Zwolle. So that is 2 really tough games. Vitesse, of course, haven't lost yet. They are third, and Zwolle, who we've got next, 4th with 3 wins and 1 loss. So they've both had really good starts to the season. So it's a tough set of fixtures that we've got coming up. We've also got a Champions League group stage game in between. It's Schalke. And what I've decided to do today is something a little bit different. We're actually going to show all 4 of these games, but we're just going to show the goals, so it will be more condensed highlights, but we can get more games in. Again, you know, I'm just testing out a lot of structures and what we can do with these episodes and seeing what you guys like. So keep giving me your feedback. You know, it's been really helpful so far on the sort of structure. Again, in previous episodes we've tried simming games, etc., or we tried just playing a couple, showing extended highlights. And we haven't done this yet. We haven't shown maybe like 3 or 4 games in one episode, and just shown the goals. So we'll see how this one goes. And I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to playing with some new players as well, as you will have seen from the previous episode. If you haven't watched that, by the way, go and check that one out beforehand, because you will receive some spoilers. We've got Vandenberg and Stephan El Shaarawy yet to make their debuts, so we'll see just what they can offer. I'm expecting them to play at some point in today's episode, so be on the lookout for them. So yeah, we got Zwolle today away. It's going to be a tough game, and we're going to have we're going to do the team right here, right now. So Vandenberg and Per Schurz are both going to come into defence. Actually, Fossumenta is of course injured for, I think, at least 1 more week, so he's going to miss perhaps 3 games, including this one today. So that's frustrating for sure. And then at fullback, we're going to have, I think we're going to keep with these 2 actually. We're going to keep with Vindal and Hakimi. Mike Peters can stay in the centre. Then Dusan Tadic, and then, you know what, we'll swap Ziyech for Van der Beek. Paulson can come in. He of course came on in the last game, the previous game, and rescued it for us late on, you know, scoring that goal. Grunewald and Neres. Do you know what? I think we'll keep those 2 in for now. Stephan El Shaarawy, he can. No, you know what? We'll put him on the bench just in case. He's yet to make his debut. He is waiting in the wings. I think the bench elsewhere though is gonna stay like that. So yeah, that's a good team for sure. I could play any of these players really, and it can be a strong team. You know, I trust pretty much all of them, other than maybe a couple of youth players like Brouwer and Voss, etc. at the moment, to come in and be that first team. These 2 have still got a bit of growing to do beforehand. But at the moment, yeah, looking good. So that is the lineup we're going to go with. And we start today's run of fixtures with an away tie against 4th place Zwolle. So without further ado, let's begin.
Into the attacking third.
He's looking to lay it off. Neres. He's got Tadic overlapping, and finally the goal is there. It's taken so long to break the deadlock yet again. But finally, we work an opening, and Dusan Tadic is the man to get us underway in the goal-scoring tally. Neres dinks it through, and Tadic, it's a strange finish, but a good one. He toe pokes it, and it just gets a little bit of dip on it, and the keeper can't get there. Lands into the corner. It's a good finish. It's taken 70 minutes to break the deadlock, and we really started to struggle to break them down. We had a couple of great chances, but we just couldn't find that opening. But finally, we were able to pierce the defence. And with 70 minutes gone, it is now Zwolle 0, Ajax 1.
Open the scoring, 1-0 here.
Doesn't Arna Boots serve's probably going to be full time. Yes, it is. Not a lot to show you guys in terms of goals, but 3 points is 3 points. And that man there, Sepp van den Berg, against his former team on his debut, and he's had a brilliant game. It's got to be said. I mean, you're not going to see it, of course, from these highlights, but he's had a brilliant debut. Really played way beyond his years, really, only 19 in this. And I've been very impressed with him, and thankfully, in terms of the game as a whole, we get the win, and that's always the most important thing. Dominated, as you can see. Couldn't find the deadlock yet, couldn't break the deadlock even yet again, like the last game. And that's certainly something that we do need to work on, you know, in the next few games, because it could look to bite us in the back come the end of the season. So welcome back, everyone. In the end, we got the win, and it is now time to switch our focus to the Champions League. We start off the group stage with home tie against Schalke, and just to re-jog your memory if you've forgotten already, this is what our group looks like: Atletico Madrid, Schalke and Shakhtar Donetsk. So a tough group, and certainly going to be a big challenge, but I do expect you know, to win the group. That should always be the aim. You know, we finished in the final last year. I want to go one better this year. So, you know, let's see just how far we can go to achieving that. To have a look at the squad, I'm gonna need to make some changes for sure. As you can see, there's a lot of tired legs out there. Hakimi's banned from his time at Real Madrid, clearly in the last game they played. So yeah, he'll have to be replaced. Talifico will come in as well. The two centre backs, I can only change one of them, annoyingly. And you know what? We're going to give Van den Berg another go, because he played so well in the last game. Let's go again, why not? Daley Blind can come into holding midfield for Mike Peters, and then we can also swap around Tadic and Van der Beek for Ziyech and Koopmeiners on the wing. I think we can give Stephan El Shaarawy his first game. Let's go for it. Why not? Boadu can go up front. We'll keep Neres on, even though he's looking tired, because he's just, of course, so important to the team. But Bande can come on. We can also bring on Voss onto the bench as well. Yeah, I think we're looking good to go there. Hopefully, we're in good enough shape, and we're feeling up for this today, because I certainly think we can get off to a good start in the group stage. So without further ado, let's get into the game. I'll show you the highlights of the Schalke game. Position. Boadu coming out wide to Talifico. Talifico will whip it in. El Shaarawy's peeled off. It's saved, but he gets onto the rebound, and Stephan El Shaarawy on his debut scores for the club. What a way to get off his career at his new team. And 28 minutes gone, it is 1-0. We've had the better of the chances and the possession, really, but we haven't made much of it. But finally, it's a weird attempt the first time and the second time as well. He flicks it with his heel, the outside of his heel though, the first time around, and the keeper saves, and he just does a bicycle kick, which is you know, extraordinary really. But it doesn't matter how they go in, as long as they go in. And in that case, it has. It is 1-0. Statement of the night, 1-0. Ziyech. Finds Rawi overlapping. He's going to whip it in. El Shaarawy's at the back post. He's hit the bar. Rebound once again. It's David Neres. It's another erratic finish, really. Well, I say erratic. It's a scissor kick this time, I think. And it's and yet again, it's a rebound. David Neres, who I was about to bring off anyway, gets himself onto the score sheet. It's a great ball. El Shaarawy peels off. And it's a brilliant header from him. Rebounds off the bar, and Neres, brilliant reactions. And perfect timing with that aerial jump. And finally, we made it 2-0 and a bit easier on ourselves. Again, it's been complete domination, but we just haven't been able to really assert our dominance on the score sheet. As you can see, yet again, 11 shots, but can't quite score goals. But nevertheless, it's now 2-0, and surely that has got to be game over.
And Kevin Folland, terrific block there.
Oh, what a goal that is. I mean, we played well over stoppage time. We're over 3 minutes. Referee should have blown it for full time. Obviously, the game's terrible, so it's not going to happen, but it's a brilliant goal nevertheless. Look at that. Rebound the first time. It's a good block from El Shaarawy. No one can react to it. And what a goal that is. That is wonderful. All 3 goals have been volleys this game, which is pretty impressive, but again, very disappointing that the referee hasn't blown it for full time. Come on, game. Get it sorted. It's way over 3 minutes now, and it was only supposed to be 2. And nevertheless, we got the win, thankfully. And that is the most important thing, as the referee blows his full-time whistle a little bit too late. But there you go. 3 points to start off our Champions League campaign. We've got to be very pleased with that. Stephan El Shaarawy gets man of the match on his debut, and it's thoroughly deserved. He played very well indeed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can offer in the future games and along the rest of the career mode. So welcome back, everyone. We've got a big game today. Second versus third, 2 unbeaten teams. Someone's home has got to go, as they say, unless it's a draw, of course. Vitesse, 4 wins and 1 draw in their first 5 games. They're on 13 points. They're looking good, that is for sure. And really looking forward to seeing how this game pans out today. Elsewhere, I've already done the team, and this is the lineup. And Arnhem remains in goal, of course. Set van den Berg and Van Jongelen at the back. Once again, Fosu-Mensah is still injured, unfortunately. Talifico and Hakimi. Hakimi returns after his ban. Daley Blind remains in the holding midfield role, as do Tyne Koopmeiners and Hakim Ziyech. And then up front, El Shaarawy, Morin Boadu and Danjuma Groeneveld comes in for David Neres, who I just want to give a little bit of a rest to, because he's constantly playing games. He's going to get very tired. I'm just going to bring in Tadic for Voss as well. Swap those 2 around, and yeah, that's it really. I guess we are good to go. Hopefully we can have a bit more of a comprehensive performance this time around in terms of clinicality and goals, but we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a tough game, so without further ado, let's begin second versus third.
Well, there's one for him to chase it.
Oh, bounces, and there it is, loops over the keeper, and Tyne Koopmeiners gets himself onto the score sheet. Vitesse defenders are going to be disappointed with the manner in which they have conceded that goal, but we are absolutely delighted. He's so good at that, arriving into the box and grabbing himself a few goals. It's Groeneveld who does it, loops it over. Actually not the best of balls, but the keeper and defender just do not deal with it efficiently, and as a result, Koopmeiners,
Viewpoint on it.
in fact, they both collide with each other, which doesn't help, and Koopmeiners can take advantage. It's a great header in the end to loop it over and get the accuracy on it to come back and drop into the net. And very pleasing for us indeed. It's a good start, and it's 1-0 early on.
First goal, it's 1-0.
Oh, brilliant ball, and El Shaarawy finds himself in. Great finish, 2-0. Right before half-time ticks over, and Stephan El Shaarawy makes it 2 goals in 2 games since joining the club. It's great build-up play. The running off the ball from Ziyech and El Shaarawy is really impressive, and it's what we look to strive towards. El Shaarawy helps Ziyech to go one more after he's received the ball, and then he's still got a lot to do, but it's a brilliant finish. Curls it into the far right-hand corner, and the keeper isn't getting to it. Just before half-time, it's Ajax 2, Vitesse Arnhem 0.
2-0. CH.
Van der Beek's going to go one more to Groeneveld. This is a good opportunity arising now. He'll cut it back. Boadu's there. Keeper should do better but doesn't. Myron Boadu makes it 3-0. It's a dodgy finish, but we don't care. 78 minutes gone and it's starting to look like an emphatic victory for Ajax. Myron Boadu, who gets his, I believe, second or third of the season, at least in the league. And it's good build-up play yet again, but the keeper has got to be disappointed because at the end of the day, Boadu had that whole, half of the goal to aim for, and it's not the best of finishes. It goes straight at the keeper. Nevertheless, it goes in, and it is 3-0.
The manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Away.
Oh, sending through, and Groeneveld can make it 4 here. He's got a brilliant opportunity. Will he finish it? Yes, he will. It's 4-0. Referee once again playing well over stoppage time. Should have been finished. And this time it's in our favour. Arnaud Danjuma Groeneveld, who's had a decent game on that right wing, somewhere he hasn't really played much of in this career mode. And it's certainly something to look out for the future, because he's played quite well there and he's got a goal to show for it as well. It's a good finish, this time slotted right into the far corner. That's his first goal of the season. Congratulations to him. 4-0 in the end, and what a brilliant win this has been. Vitesse, the highest scorers in the league, and we've stopped them from scoring, so that is very impressive, and I'm really pleased with how this has gone in the end. Good performance, a good win. Making a lot of changes. There's Groeneveld's man of the match performance. Not quite as dominant in that game, strangely enough, but score more goals. So make of that what you will. It's a strange old game, isn't it? And if we have a look now what the league table reads after that, we are top of the league. AZ Alkmaar, who are, it's refreshing to see them doing really well. It would be good if they could win their next game as well and just keep the pressure on us, keep it interesting. They've got Willem next, who have had an average start to the season in 8th place, so we'll see how that one goes for sure. Looking ahead towards the next fixtures now, just sort of analysing what's next for us. We've got ADO Den Haag, we've got Atletico Madrid, so Triple B Venlo, so we'll see how that one goes, but I think we are going to finish the episode off there. Don't know how long this video is going to be in pre-editing form, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But let me know, guys, what you thought of the structure of this video. Would you like to see more like this, where we do more games but just show the goals, or would you prefer it how it was previously? Maybe you'd like to see us simming more games so we can get through more of the season, etc. Just let me know in the comment section. I'll really appreciate that feedback. It does help me out. On that note, we are going to finish it off there. If you've enjoyed this, then please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more regular gaming content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter using the Twitter handle @Bromo018. The link for that is in the description. And on that note, I'm Bromo18, and I will see you soon.